If you can't figure out how to be the version of you who is living the desired life of their dreams, aka the identity, the awareness of that other you in the multiverse who is currently experiencing everything you want and desire, then make it up. Welcome to Quantum Lucid. Today we are going to talk about awareness again. Awareness is a sum total of your beliefs, your truths, your assumptions, how you think and believe the world and everything around you works. In order to tap into and start walking in the shoes of the other you in the multiverse who is physically, currently, right now, simultaneously, conscious breathing in flesh and blood, experiencing the exact life of your dreams, you need to tap into their awareness. How do you do that? Awareness is nothing but your set of beliefs, truths, assumptions, your understanding of how everything works. So given that, the awareness of a person who is living the life of your dreams probably has a linear thread of memories. All you have to do is make it up. If you cannot figure this out, make it up. Say, for example, you haven't seen your specific person and have zero contact in 10 years. You can make up 10 years worth of memories you spent together, whether that's vacations, whether that's getting married, whatever it is, and accept them as real, lived 3D experiences. That's your thread, that's your awareness, that's the heavy stuff, the heavy duty contents of awareness. Awareness is what you're aware of being. If you're aware of being in contact and together for 10 years, then there's got to be stuff that comes along with it. That's the stuff you can make up. Again, do not be afraid to make stuff up, because you are not making it up. You cannot conceive or think of anything that doesn't actually already physically, three-dimensionally exist on another plane of existence or in another adjacent multi-world. So you can make up all your memories and accept them as real, because the past is not set and solid. When you wake up and look around you right now, there is nothing that exists that can be held on to and say that this is the past. Yeah, you may see that there is a few trinkets or items or pictures from 20 years ago or 5 minutes ago, but you're seeing that, you're making that up. There is no real inherent truth to any of this. Again, in order to experience lucidity in your waking life, meaning the ease of transitions and the ease of receiving and experiencing your dream life, you need to let go of any stringent beliefs that anchor you down into a solidly real, permanent reality that is not of your desire. You have to let go of anchoring belief systems that this is one linear world and one fate, and you have no choice but to play it out. That is not the truth. Such things are called attachments. So in order to detach, you need to become lucid, light and loose. Lucid dreaming at night is nothing but being awake and aware that you are the dreamer of this nightly episode. Similarly, lucid waking during the morning or the waking life is nothing but being awake and aware that I am, is the dreamer of this life episode. Making of memories and accepting them as lived is a great way for you to fill up your linear thread of awareness that makes you who you are. And once you start practicing that, it'll blur the lines of what was and what is and what will be. Once you are able to live with blurred lines, that's when you are actually creating. Because everything is a blur until you give it light and attention and make it solidly real. So why don't you blur everything out and then only focus your light and attention to make solidly real that which you specifically desire. Making of memories are nothing but downloading images. A memory from a lived and actually occurred experience that you call your past, that you are so attached to, now only exists in the form of a mental image. You cannot find that past anywhere around you. It ceases to exist the moment it is perceived and observed. So the only way it exists is in the form of a mental image. You are more than free to play around with any and all of your mental images, to download any mental image you want. You are allowed to mess with your brain because there is no such thing as your brain. Everything appears with an I am. And yes, you are allowed to expect results accordingly. Try this. Leave questions and comments below. But understand this really clearly. You can make up your entire awareness and it'll be true and real for you so that you can transport your so-called awakened aware attention into the drama and the circumstantial world that you actually desire. Until next time, I'll talk to you in the next video.